What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. And also, remember to let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below and use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. But we got plenty on the board today. MLB pick-off play, college hoops play of the day, got NBA play of the day. I got a 3-pack with all 3 of those plays. NHL for me is on the board if you have a long-term package, so make sure that you jump on there. But we're here to talk about the 9-game NHL card that we have on the board on Thursday. Let's not wait any longer. Let's make some money. There's a lot of tricky spots out there, so we're going to try and navigate them together. You guys know the drill. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game takes us to the Bell Center where the Montreal Canadiens take on the Boston Bruins. And for me right now, the Boston Bruins are just in the no-fly zone. I can really not get on board with this team. With the way this team continues to struggle, the losing streak is now at 9 games. And the Boston Bruins just, to me, look like a team that have mailed it in on the season. The Montreal Canadiens have all sorts of confidence right now. They've picked up back-to-back wins over the Florida Panthers, really putting themselves in a good spot when it comes to the wild card race in the Eastern Conference, currently tied with the Rangers, but have a game in hand over New York as well. And they just need to keep winning games to solidify their spot in the postseason. So I'm going to go with the Canadiens to win this one in regulation, maybe put a little bit on the puck line, snap their head-to-head losing streak against the Bruins. Now we head to the Canadian Tire Center where the Ottawa Senators take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I kind of went back and forth on this game because the Senators have been so good at home. Lightning have been less effective on the road. But the thing for me is that this line keeps moving in Tampa Bay's direction. I think it's moving that way for a reason. I just feel like Tampa Bay is the more proven team, the more solidified team, the more experienced and battle-tested team in late season situations like this. They've won 4 in a row, 7 of their last 9. Some of those games have been on the road to sort of defy the logic that they've been less effective on the road. I mean, they're 17-17-3 season long away from Amalie Arena, and the Sens are 21-11-2 at home, but they dropped back-to-back games, including a 5-2 loss at home to Buffalo. Maybe they were looking ahead to this game, but I still think the Lightning are just the better team that are still trying to chase for the division title. So give me the Lightning on the money line in a lean here. Now we head to this matchup from the Nationwide Arena between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Colorado Avalanche. And, the Avalanche had to come from behind from a 2-0 deficit last night to come back to win this game 3-2 against Chicago. It is a back-to-back for the Avalanche, and the line is trickling towards Columbus, which scares me a little bit because I'm on Colorado here. I just think this is a game that Colorado, again, is just simply the better team here. And while Columbus has been fantastic at home this season, 22-9-5, and been a big reason why they're still in the Eastern Conference playoff mix with, a few games to go. They're only 2 points out of the final wild card spot. This, to me, is just a spot where the Avalanche, like I said, flex some muscle here. They're the more talented team. They have their better goaltender in net, Mackenzie Blackwood, after Scott Wedgwood started against Chicago. I just think, like I said, I think Colorado gets the job done on the road here. They're just in some really good form right now. So give me the Avalanche on the money line in a lean. Now we head to this matchup between the Dallas Stars and the Nashville Predators from the American Airlines Center. And for me, it's simple in this one. The Predators have lost you the most money on the road in the NHL this season. I'm probably going to fade them the rest of the way. This team just looks like they've quit. They've been one of the most disappointing teams in the NHL this season. It looks like that stench has just carried itself over throughout this team. They just don't even look interested in trying to play spoiler or even showing up to play for contractual obligations at this point. The Dallas Stars still trying to chase down the Winnipeg Jets for the division title and the best record in the Western Conference, and try to catch for the best record in the league as well. So give me the Dallas Stars to win this one in regulation and on the puck line. Now we head to this matchup between the St. Louis Blues and the Pittsburgh Penguins from the Enterprise Center. It's a rinse and repeat thing, just fading a team that has continued to let me down time and time again this season. The Pittsburgh Penguins just do not have it. I mean, this team has got some questionable goaltending at best. Just when I give this team the benefit of the doubt and think that maybe, just maybe, they're going to turn the corner, they fall flat on their face. Now, they did beat Ottawa last time out 1-0, but that game was at home. This team has lost 3 in a row. On the road, they lost to Florida, Tampa Bay, and Buffalo by a combined score of 17-7 in their most recent road trip. The St. Louis Blues are on fire. They're on a double-digit win streak right now. And while I know that win streak isn't going to last forever, right now there are just teams that are peaking at the right time, and I think that team is the St. Louis Blues. So give me the Blues to win this one in regulation and on the puck line here. Now we head to the Delta Center for a match between the Utah Hockey Club and the LA Kings. And this game kind of is one of those games where it defies what I've kind of gone with all season long, where the Utah Hockey Club aren't a good home team, the LA Kings aren't a good road team. So which one is the lesser of two evils here? Well, I think for me it's the Los Angeles Kings, who are still just the better team in general. Utah, yeah, they've won back-to-back games. They beat Chicago on the road and Calgary at home. But I still have serious concerns about this Utah Hockey Club and the goaltending within this lineup. I think that LA is just the more stable team. They're still also a team trying to not only lock up their playoff spot, but like I said, there's still a team that I could catch the Vegas Golden Knights for the division title with how hot they've been at home and with how many home games they have left on their schedule. I mean, this team with 8 games left to be played, including this one, and 5 of them are at home. So I think that LA takes advantage of this opportunity. I think they get the job done. I'm going to lean towards the Kings on the money line in this one. Next, we head to the Scotiabank Saddledome for a matchup between the Calgary Flames and the Anaheim Ducks. And I went back and forth on this game as well because there's really not a lot splitting these two teams right now in terms of current form. Calgary has dominated the head-to-head matchup over the years, but they've also scored 3 goals or less in 4 straight and in 7 of their last 10. The Anaheim Ducks just continue to be competitive, and this is a team that has been great on the puck line on the road this season. They're 51-23 on the puck line overall this season. So this Ducks team has been fantastic at keeping games close, keeping games competitive, and that's what I'm going to think they're going to do here. I'm going to take the Ducks plus 1.5, but I'm also going to go with a long shot here. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to take this game to go to overtime at plus 310. I just think this is going to be a competitive matchup. I could easily see a 4-3 or 3-2 kind of game, where we need extra time to get this one decided. So give me the Ducks plus the 1.5, and for this game to go to overtime at plus 310. Now we head to T-Mobile Arena for this matchup between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Winnipeg Jets. And this could easily be a Western Conference final preview. But for this matchup, I'm going to roll with the Vegas Golden Knights at this one. They have owned the Winnipeg Jets in recent meetings. They've won 9 straight head-to-head against Winnipeg. They just had their 6-game win streak snapped with loss to the Edmonton Oilers. But I think they bounce back here. Winnipeg has been so on the road as of late. They've been much better home team than they have on the road this season. They're still a solid road team at 23-14 on the road, but for me, the Vegas Golden Knights are just still the better team at home, and I think they get the job done in this game as well. So give me a lean towards the Vegas Golden Knights on the money line. Our final game on Thursday's card takes us to the SAP Center, where the San Jose Sharks take on the Edmonton Oilers. And this is just a tricky matchup, probably one of my least favorite games on the board. But I'm going to lean towards the over. I'm going to lean towards the Sharks plus 1.5 and put someone on the money line. For me, this just feels like a game where there's going to be some goals. And I just think there's a lot of variance in this game to where I don't want to lay minus 280 or chase a puck line with an Edmonton team that has their backup goaltender as the starter right now and Calvin Pickard with Stuart Skinner banged up. And you could potentially see the backup in Olivier Rodrigue. He could get the start here. He was the emergency goalie. So I don't love that for the Edmonton Oilers, and no Connor McDavid. I still think Edmonton can score because they've been able to put up some goals without McDavid, but I still think that San Jose could be live here. The Sharks have been oddly competitive, but they've also been able to give up a fair share of goals as well. During this 3-game losing streak, they've allowed a combined 18 goals. So I think we're going to see some goals here, and maybe I lean towards the Sharks plus 1.5 and on the money line to round things out. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. And remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys.